How many shiny Pokemon can I get in 500 days? Let's see. Oh, no way, man. It's been like 3,000 checks. Oh my god. So this is how we're starting. I got my Switch the day before Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl came out, and what better way to start off this journey than to shiny hunt a starter. No joke, this happened 2 more times. After about 4,000 checks, I decided to just play through Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I didn't catch Dialga, as you can run away from him and re-encounter him after you defeated the Elite Four, because I wanted to shiny hunt for him. Which brings us to the next game, Sword and Shield. I received a copy for Christmas, I bought myself the DLC, I ran through the game just to realize you can only catch one of each legendary in the Dynamax raids. And I restarted the game, beat it within 24 hours, and finally was able to shiny hunt properly. But before that, I'll leave you with the next shinies, which we are not going to count. So as you can see from my Pokemon boxes, this was a huge problem with Sword and Shield. Still to this day, if you try to Wonder Trade, there's a good chance you're going to get a shiny Pokemon that is hacked, that is illegal to use in competitions and online battles. But finally, January 13th, where I am starting the 500 days at, we got our first and one of my favorite shinies still to this day. One full box of eggs, and I got it on the last one of that box. So as I said previously, I got Sword and Shield on Christmas Day 2021, which at that point I missed out on a ton of event exclusive shinies. So luckily my brother who was playing beforehand actually had 2 shinies Auroras, which he gave one to me through Pokemon Home, and a miracle happened on Reddit. There was someone that posted 2,000 shiny Zacian and Zamazenta codes, as well as others, which the others were Celebi and Victini and Zarude. Only the Celebi was shiny, but I managed to get a shiny Zamazenta as well as Zacian because I had Sword and Shield. But it felt like I bought my Switch at the perfect time, because what released next would change the shiny hunting game. Now, some would say this is the easiest game to shiny hunt in. Mass outbreaks and later on massive mass outbreaks, I mean, let's just say they were OP. Now, I must say, when I say 500 days, it's not like I played every single day for 500 days, shiny hunted the entire time. I took breaks. I play a lot of Pokemon GO, so a lot of them came from that as well. From my most recent shiny to that first one, it's been exactly 500 days. So that is why I wanted to make this video, and I hope you enjoy this compilation of shiny Pokemon from Legends Arceus. Now we go back to Sword and Shield, where the 2022 International Challenge happened for February, March, and April, and the rewards were shiny Galarian birds. I managed to get all 3 of them, as well as some other shiny legendaries from Dynamax raids. But as you can see, the dates when I got them don't really match up with the time of the video. I just want to show them because I don't have the footage, so... Now going back to Legends Arceus, finally finished the Pokédex. I almost got my ass kicked by Arceus himself, which gave me a special opportunity to hunt something really cool in BDSP, as well as some other legendaries and mythical Pokemon. So we got the special event Shiny Shaman, which honestly didn't take me that long at all to hunt, maybe like 24 runaways. So then I decided to go and hunt a Registeel, which also took maybe 50 soft resets, but it all came crashing when hunting Dialga. This took me over 6,000 resets. But the luck came back, because Shiny Darkrai again took me less than 100 soft resets on the game. Shiny Arceus himself took me around 300 soft resets. First time we could ever get a legit Shiny Arceus in a Pokemon game. So at this point, I did get a little burnt out of the main series Pokemon games. I beat BDSP in under a month. Then Sword and Shield came out. I beat that in a few days, twice in a few days. The month after Legends Arceus came out and I completed that game. And then I also bought Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. No shinies from that, but I did play through it. But since summer 2019, I've been playing Pokemon GO almost daily. It's on my phone, so it's with me all the time. Throughout 2022, we had the Johto Tour, which every Johto Pokemon got released shiny with increased shiny odds. So I managed to get a lot during that. We also had the Summer Go Fest, which same thing but with different Pokemon. Every month Pokemon Go has a community day where they choose one Pokemon. It spawns everywhere with a 1 in 20 shiny chance. So with all that being said, this is where a majority of my shinies came from. I have over 1,200 shiny Pokemon in my account. A lot of them I've transferred to home, as you'll see in a little. And overall, this was just a great way to get shiny Pokemon. So I had to put it on the list. Then the most recent shiny in Pokemon Go, which is the end of the 500 days, is that Shadow Shiny Mewtwo. Now we swap over to my 3DS, where the only shiny I got in these 500 days was this shiny Totodile in Pokemon Crystal. I was hunting this one for over a year, on and off, on and off. I just find the Crystal version of Totodile to look so nice. I got Chikorita and Cyndaquil in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so what better way to get shiny Totodile in Crystal. Now we go back to Sword and Shield, where the release of shiny Eternatus, you can only get it through going to GameStop here in Canada, as well as I finally hunted the 3 Swords of Justice in the DLC. It was a very easy hunt. You just go into your camp, exit out, and they were there. But all that finally leads to the release of Scarlet and Violet. That's shiny. What the? Let's go. First shiny of Scarlet and Violet. Critical catch 2? Honestly, could not think of a better shiny. Sassy, shiny, Rockruff.
The next day.
Oh my god. Hello? Where'd you come from? What the? Oh my god. It's my third shiny. Oh, I didn't save. Hold up. Stay. Come back. Where'd he come from? We got Scoobs, the shiny Lycanroc, the shiny Slowpoke, and got an Eevee. So 3 days, 3 shiny. So at this point I completed Scarlet and Violet and it was time to shiny hunt. Obviously, getting shinies in this game is so easy. Arguably, not even arguably, it is easier than Legends Arceus. You pop a sandwich and you pretty much guarantee getting a shiny of whatever you were hunting. This Scyther was from a raid. I didn't get the footage, but it was my first raid shiny, so an actual full odds. The rest of these were from streams or me just casually riding around Miraidon and finding these shinies. Just hatching eggs. And there it is. Let's go. Every other Masuda method does not compare to this game because you can get 2, almost 3 boxes of eggs and hatch them super fast. Overall, it's just a very easy game to shiny hunt in. I would say the only problem with Scarlet and Violet, and everyone knows this, unlike Legends Arceus where the shiny sound appears when you're nearby, this one has no sound effect whatsoever. You have to use your eyeballs and know what the shiny looks like to then encounter it. And then you get the sparkles, but I would bet you money that there are shinies I've missed. I'm tired of getting Palmies. I have like 5 Palmies now. What did I just say? At least we got a shiny. If I don't get the Iron Valiant, I might have to just reset over the shiny if I don't get the Valiant. Farewell. If I get the Iron Valiant here, all worth it. Let's go. Oh, let's go. That's full odds. Let's go. What a day for shinies.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Ocarina of Time, best Zelda music. Oh, for sure. I do like how they remastered a lot of these those songs. I guess we kind of got everything from this cave now. I'll only come back to this cave in Scarlet or when my buddy is hunting me Roaring Moon.
Oh, Austin, it's here. Come here.
Is it actually? I see it.
I got that.
Let's go. Shiny Roaring Moon in Pokemon Violet? Question mark? And it's very, very rewarding when you do get the shiny. Is that shiny? Speaking of the devil himself. These sandwiches are kind of broken, eh? 14 minutes. There it is. Holy shit. 6 minutes. Run around for another 6 minutes. Maybe we'll get another one.
You don't say.
I switched to Flutter Mane. Hopefully I get better luck. What? That's a great shot. What? And we still got 4 minutes. I just said we had 6 minutes, and if we can get another one, and then we did. So, can we get a third one? Tucker. What is happening? What is happening? I will be going into Pokemon Home and showing you every shiny from every game I've got this year. We'll do a total count up, but I hope you guys enjoy these clips of all the shinies I've got in Scarlet and Violet, because there are quite a few. think the only problem with sandwiches is when you're hunting an ice type, for example, all that would pop up were shiny Sneasels. I kid you not, I have 5 of them in my box, but I finally got my shiny Satoddle, which is arguably my favorite shiny of Scarlet and Violet. So at this point, I set myself a challenge. Before Scarlet and Violet got the Pokemon Home compatibility, I wanted to complete my national dex. So I went back to all the old games, I caught everything I needed. Make sure you check out the video when it comes out because I will be making a video on that. So I went back to Legends Arceus, got a few more shinies there. I finally got my favorite Pokemon of all time, the Typhlosion. I got my first ever full odds wild encounter in Sword and Shield. I did more Dynamax raids, got some shiny legendaries or Ultra Beasts I've been wanting. I was there filling out the Pokedex anyways, might as well shiny hunt while I'm doing it. But overall, that brings us to my most recent shiny in the main series, the shiny Quaxly. So now to do the final count, so here we go. Now these are all the shiny legendary, mythical, and ultra beasts that I've gotten in 500 days. Plus some more from Pokemon GO, but we'll go through that in a little bit. And here are just some of the Pokemon GO shinies that I've transferred to home throughout this year. Already 3 boxes full, plus the 300 something that I will put right here. As you can see, there's a huge list of them. There's some great shinies in here, some great legendaries. So Pokemon GO is definitely the game that I got the most. Not really surprised, and no one else should be, but still. Now these are all my Scarlet and Violet shinies so far. As well as these are all the shinies I've gotten from Dynamax raids and the one wild encounter. Legends Arceus has given me 2 full boxes of shinies. I probably could have gotten a lot more if I continued playing the game. These are my shiny starters I've gotten from Scarlet and Violet as well as Pokemon GO. And finally, we got the extra shinies that I have not and probably won't transfer to Pokemon Home from Scarlet and Violet. And I'm not telling you, I wasn't kidding about these Sneasels and Pommies. They love me. So that's all. 592 total shiny Pokemon in the span of 500 days. I'm sure there are people that got a lot more. I also could have got a lot more if I, didn't stop playing for 6 months. But I just thought this was a cool experiment, a good way to look back at all the shinies I've got since getting my Switch essentially. Again, I'm not counting the hacked Pokemon and those Starlies because I didn't technically get them. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I will be posting my national deck soon, so I hope you guys see that. And until the next one, thanks for watching. Oh, and let me know how many shiny Pokemon you've gotten in 500 days or recently, it doesn't matter.